So can we say that we've visited another country since we've been here?
Yes, please, please fix in your mind. You was in 2 countries.
Yes,
In Lithuania and Užupis.
Without question.
Yes.
And we're not going to be flagged by the CIA if we come here, right?
Yes,
No.
yes.
In 2014, we sold all of our possessions,
Quit our jobs and set off as a family for a 1-year adventure in Costa Rica.
The 1 year was not enough.
so we rolled up our sleeves and figured out how to make this journey continue.
We are WorldTowning.
Join our family,
Largo,
Jessica,
Avalon,
And Will, as we travel the world
to connect deeply to local cultures, go on epic adventures,
and grow closer as a family.
I can make a mustache.
Good morning from, ooh, wow, this thing's really spotty. Look at that.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Hold on.
I love your cleaning mechanism.
Better.
Oh, we look younger.
Okay. All right, ready? Okay.
Okay, hold on, lady.
Whoa, hello. How are you? She's a vlog stalker. So, hello from Lithuania. We are in Alai. Oh, we just looked at this stuff. Hold on.
Yo.
Sorry. Where are we?
We don't know where we are. No, that's not where
No,
we
that's
are.
not where we are. We're over here. Google. Hold on.
We are in.
We're in Alaitis, Lithuania.
So let's tell them where we've been sleeping.
Okay.
We have upgraded. I don't know if we got tired of our gas stations, but the gas stations now don't have like the full service, like the cafe and all this stuff. So now we're sleeping at
At a
grocery
Lidl.
stores.
We've upgraded now because we know that at this point that for the kids to get their proper nutrition, gas station food just doesn't cut it. So at this point, we're Lidling it. Farewell home for the evening. It's been a lot of fun.
Bye, Lidl.
That's where we're parked, right over there. Look, it's tree covered. It's nice. There's grass.
Oh, look, my hair's blowing in the wind.
And
I don't have a hat on. It feels so good. I feel like a supermodel. Oh, it feels so good. Feel the sun on my body.
Life is a game, or more like a race, played by a specific set of rules. In general, people determine the winners and losers based on how much you acquire. The only problem with this formula is that it is generally based on possessions and as opposed to the depth of experience and quality of life. People sacrifice everything to try and win, and more often than not, they realize that winning, or even getting a participation medal at the cost of their health and family, is their biggest regret. Then there's the others, who are regarded as irresponsible and misfits for forging their own path. Sure, everyone appears to be passing them by in the beginning, until there is a serious pivot, and then all of a sudden a new road is forged. It's not the prettiest road, but it is a unique road of their own. Where we are going in Lithuania shares this exact story.
Probably fit right here.
I'm gonna stick out.
You think I'm gonna stick out too
No,
much?
go turn.
Because if we think I'll stick. There's another UZUPIS right over there. It's a restaurant.
So we are now in the city of Vilnius, which is the capital of Lithuania. However, one of the things that we have come to the conclusion is, and through deep research, which wasn't really deep research, someone online told us the other day, and we found out there is an undiscovered country of like Bohemians here in Vilnius, and we're gonna find out what it's all about. I hope they take our passports.
We're gonna go find our people, Bohemians. I don't even really know what that means. I just feel Bohemian.
Right? Is that just because of the hair?
Bohemian?
I don't know. Do I look Bohemian? I'm a WorldTowner Bohemian.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
I like your shirt, Largo. I build things.
Like yourself, we had never heard of Užupis. We had been moving so fast through Eastern Europe that there was no time to figure out what to do in Lithuania. There is a really cute castle on an island which we did visit, but unfortunately it was raining. So a suggestion from a follower on Instagram led us directly to Užupis. And we knew right away that this was a lot like us. A bunch of misfits who decided to forge their own path and create something amazing.
They have, look, natural fruit bars here. And also over here, there's something that looks really good and natural. How do you say this area?
Užupis.
Yeah.
Užupis.
It's its own little country.
Yes,
Is that
it's
true?
independent
35.
country. Yes.
We found it.
Yes.
Oh,
you
it's
are
not
in
so
the
hard
right
to
place.
find.
I know, but I wanted to make sure we're in the right place. So we
You
need,
are in the right
we need a
place.
place to eat. And is it
Yes.
as a cool area as we've read online?
Of course.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm the queen of Užupis.
She's the queen of Užupis.
No.
You have met the
Yes.
queen 30
Yes.
years.
Yes. Lucky you.
Really?
Yeah.
We only have one day in Lithuania.
So please.
That's
Is she
it.
really the queen of Uzupis?
Yes.
She's been here 30 years.
Yes.
She's a local
30
artist.
years, I am.
No way! That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Well, you know where we live? You see that RV out there?
Uh-huh.
That's our house.
No problem. You have hot coffee?
This is so crazy. We just stopped in for some snacks so I wouldn't get too hangry. And we just meet a person who's a local, who's been living here for 30 years, who knows all the history. And she says, I'll just take you around.
Best country ever.
Oh my gosh, super cool. Best country. That's not really a country that says our country. That.
Now, the symbol of Užupis is a hand with a hole in the middle, meaning that no one can hold on to the life, beauty, and everything that is wonderful about this world. Now, our beloved queen is going to show us everything that is Užupis.
Let's take it back. How did this whole monstrosity of Užupis begin?
What you have to remember about this whole area is that Lithuania, back in the 1980s, late 1980s, it was still a Soviet republic, still part of the USSR.
And this area that we're standing in right now was incredibly dangerous. It was not what it is today. And we're actually walking on what they would call death row or death road.
And they called it that because back in the 1940s, during World War II, this is where a lot of the Jewish prisoners were taken to go to the concentration camps.
Now, what happened was the artists came in, they lived here because they had big buildings with lots of light and they could afford it because they were artists, they didn't have a lot of money, but they wanted to work on their craft.
But you know, I remember the place before Republic.
Yeah.
It was the worst place in Vilnius. It was
Really?
criminal place, dirty, dangerous, and you don't imagine.
So what happened? Did artists move in?
Artists
And-
moved because it was so cheap
Uh-huh.
to buy, because nobody wants to live there, and the artists felt good space.
Right.
And artists started to buy cheap apartments, and that's why. So it started in 1995, 96, you know, but it was very, and we moved also the same way because we were very young, we were students, we had no
Right.
money, we had just a little bit, and we bought here the place also just of feeling the river, parks.
Right. And here's where it gets really interesting.
1997, the year of independence for Užupis. Well, what really happened was this, is that they decided that for April Fool's Day, that for April 1st, that they wanted to go ahead and have this massive celebration, like almost like a party. So at this bar behind us, they said that they were going to go ahead and just close the bridges. They were going to make everything as if this was an independent republic, regardless of what anyone said. And they just planned the entire festivities.
And this became their official Independence Day. So every year on April 1st, they close down. Sometimes the mayor comes over from neighboring areas. They have parties, they have a parade, and they stand right here where we are. Over there, actually, there's a spigot that water comes out. But on April 1st, you turn it on and beer comes out.
And the fun part is that they actually have their official currency as well. So they'll trade euros for local cash. And you can also get your passport stamped, although if you're going to a neighboring country that they don't understand the joke, you may have a problem. But essentially,
You didn't hear it here on WorldTowning.
this becomes like a real big party festival.
And you've been here since the beginning,
Yes.
so you never want to leave.
I know.
So we're being taken around Užupis by the self-proclaimed queen of Užupis.
Yes.
This is quite the treat. To be truthful, we just walked into a bakery, and next thing you know, we're being walked around by the queen. Every country should be like this.
The people of Užupis take their artists' freedom seriously, and to honor this commitment, they have come up with one of the most unique constitutions we have ever seen.
It's so
And you
cool.
can buy it in the gift in the
Yes.
bookstore.
I'm totally gonna buy it. Everyone has the right to make mistakes.
Watch it.
Everyone has the right to be unique. Everyone has the right to love. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Everyone has the right to be happy. Everyone has the right to be unhappy. Everyone has the right to follow WorldTowning on YouTube.
Okay, guys, so if you would put one amendment, one more item to the Constitution for Užupis, what would you do?
Everybody must own at least one Lego.
Avalon is the queen and no one can tell her this, can stop her sushi intake.
Everyone must eat cheese 3 meals a day.
Yuck. I wouldn't
Jessica,
live here.
from WorldTowning.
This is one artist made this piece in 2013 years. It calls mandala.
Okay.
And in that year, the same year, Dalai Lama came to bless it.
This is, you call it the square of Tibet.
He planted the apple tree.
Oh,
it's a
wow.
Dalai Lama's apple tree.
Although Užupis is considered a neighborhood of Vilnius, the capital of Lithuania,
It's a zebra corn.
the people are not shy about their de facto independence.
Just stay proudly and say, God bless Užupis.
So this is the square of independence.
Yes.
And it's the smallest one in the world.
Yes, the smallest in the world.
That's so cool.
They have allowed all the artists to decorate as they like. This is the cornerstone of why the neighborhood/country has been more than just a barroom joke. The artist community is front and center here.
It began right here in this building. A bunch of local student artists started squatting the building. And once the local municipal found out, they said, okay, out of here. What are you doing? Even though no one wanted the space, it was dangerous, it was decrepit, and they made an agreement with the municipal that they would clean it up and make it a better place. And so it's still here today. And today it's for artists that come and they switch out. I'm not sure exactly how often they switch out, but they come and they have use of the space for their craft, and then they switch to another artist from time to time. So it all began right here. And then right here, not exactly this table, but at this bar.
Is where the original 5 authors, writers, architects, founding
What do you
fathers,
call someone who writes that? I guess.
they're like historical figures, essentially.
They
of
wrote the
Užupis.
Constitution.
They wrote it right here, slamming down beers, and they basically had like 42 articles of the Constitution done in like 3 hours. It was. I can only imagine the artist's mind going crazy
Like
here.
over, like being like, oh, let's do this, let's do that.
We're
And
gonna
then-
be big before there was social media.
And then there has not been one change to the Constitution since that day. And this bar, I'm sure it has it's a cool place, right? But what's I think particularly cool is that now they still have a reserved table for anyone who lives in the community. There's about 5,000 people that live here. If you're a local and everyone knows everyone, you don't have to present like a local's card or anything. You get to sit at this table because this bar is very popular and gets incredibly busy in the summertime, and the locals have no place to sit. So they all get to sit here together if they want a beer.
So every time we have.
It's always reserved.
Yes,
It's always for locals.
Yes.
So even if I said, can I sit there? They'll say
Yes,
no.
we say no. We say you're welcome, of course.
Ah,
of
okay.
course. If no space around, it's okay. Just
You have rights.
Yeah.
Is that in the Constitution that there will be a table
Yes.
for locals?
Yes.
Užupis is quite small, being only about 148 acres in size. It has around 5,000 inhabitants, nearly 1,000 of them which are artists. The name in Lithuanian means behind the river, as it is connected to the capital by a small bridge over the river Vinėl. So in Lithuania, we have a couple choices of what we want to have. We can either eat super homemade and authentic Lithuanian food, which consists of a lot of meat, a lot of potatoes, a lot of like sour cabbage type stuff. But instead in Užupis, there's one thing that is distinctly Užupis, and that is the burger. Yeah, this is Lithuania. It's authentic burgers here.
Oh, you were right. It does look beautiful. Oh my gosh.
So this is an Užupis burger.
Yeah, this is Užupis burger.
And what makes an Užupis burger so special?
Actually, it's because everything is homemade.
Is it good? Can I have a bite?
Tell us, share with us.
All right, homemade mayonnaise, chorizo, beetroot spread, pickles. It is delicious. And she only had 2 left, so we had to split them. And that's why mine looks like a mangled mess, because I had to cut it in half.
It's really light. See if I can.
How's that working out for you, Evelyn?
I think I'm gonna hyperventilate.
Now, legend has it that if you look into the mermaid's eyes when you cross over the bridge into UZUPIS, that it will captivate you and you'll never want to leave. Will, how do you feel?
I don't think we have a choice. We have to leave.
We do have to leave, so I don't think she got me, but I do like it here a lot, but we still have to leave.
Walking through Užupis was, without a doubt, an interesting experience. A decaying part of Vilnius taken over by an influx of artists. The artist turned the ugly duckling into a swan, and she is pretty. In this case, the misfits won. The path which was less brilliant is now shining brightly. The issue is now keeping Užupis, well, Užupis, and not just a tourist gimmick. The place is amazing. I just hope that the founding fathers of this brilliant concept of a country fight to keep it that way. So that is Užupis, and what a funky place. I mean, Lithuania? We never knew that you had this in you. Former Soviet bloc country, and now turned into like bohemian heaven.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a really cool experience, but one of the takeaways that I thought was really kind of kooky and neat is that you can be the ministry of whatever you want. You just say you want to be the Ministry of Education or Ministry of this, and you're it. So we have decided,
If it's not already taken.
It's already taken. I'm going to be the Ministry of Pink Hair.
And I'm gonna be the minister of like, I don't know,
Running.
hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. If that's not taken, guys, can I have it? Please? All right, with that, we're done. And we'll see you guys tomorrow as we're one day closer to our flight to the United States.
Do we look tired? Do you think this daily vlogging thing is for us or not? You can be honest in the comments.
That's okay.
We love you still.
By this point, you know what? We're just still running with it anyway because
Why not?
we're committed. We
Bye,
should
guys.
be committed, but bye.
In the next episode of WorldTowning, we head to an area of Lithuania on the border of Latvia that is dedicated to those who have passed on, the Hill of Crosses.
Now, no one really knows how these crosses and this kind of cross movement started, but there are many different theories, and one of them is,
If you are not yet subscribed and you're enjoying the daily vlog, do it now as we continue to share all of our adventures.
good morning from Lithuania. We made it. We're getting closer to Estonia, guys. I know you have faith that we're gonna make it for our flight. The kids don't have faith. Will and I don't really, but we know you do.